Welcome back to Washington Nationals franchise. It is time for season number 2, off-season. And we had a pretty decent season last year. We finished 80 and 82, so one game under being 500. It's a lot better than I thought we would do this season. We were really probably just a couple moves away from getting a playoff spot. I mean, we're 7 games out of a wild card spot. We fell off at the end of September. That really hurt us. But, it was a very, very good season. It was a very good season. Now, we're going to take a quick look through the team and get an idea of what we're targeting here in free agency. The only exclusive free agent we have is Brock Burke. That's fine. He can walk. I don't think he was that good for us after the trade deadline. But we're going to take a look at the team and kind of get a plan together for what we want to do in the offseason. So, pitching-wise, now they did, after the season was over, they go through and promote people, demote people. It's dumb. I don't know why they do it, but they do it in game. So, it's a little messed up. But Eric Lauer, he's still under contract for 2 more years. Through 145 innings at a 4.6 ERA. I mean, we're going to need him to be a little bit better than that. Brad Lord, 4.3 ERA. It's good enough, I guess. DJ Hers at the major league level was awful. Tanner Houck had a 4.7. He pitched very, very good at the end of the year. He started off the year terribly. If he had not started off as bad, his numbers would look a lot better. So he's going to be back. Cavalli was awful. Jake Irvin had a decent season. He had a pretty decent season. Mitchell Parker was all right. And then we have a lot of prospects. Cade Anderson, obviously, his potential went down. He really didn't progress last season. So he's still at AA at 23, 72 overall. We're going to need a big season out of him. Susana, same thing. Susana, Sikora, and Perales. Now, Perales did get some Major League time, and he was okay. But Susana and Sikora, there's chances we see them at the Major League level this year. And depending on how Cade Anderson progresses, because he's going to be back at AAA, maybe. But I think Susana and Sikora are definitely guys to watch out for. So, I don't know. So, we definitely need to pick up a starter because the rest of our starters were awful, right? So, I think we're looking for one more good starter to pair with Lauer. That's for sure. And if we can pick up another starter for cheap, that we think is going to be an improvement on the guys we already have, definitely an option as well. Bullpen-wise, we need bullpen arms. I will say, Holton was really good. Romero kind of struggled. Granillo had a great year. The rest of the bullpen was kind of just average. Fairbanks was good. So definitely another bullpen arm or two. So pitching-wise, we're definitely looking for one really good starter and one really good bullpen arm. I think Harry Ford is our catcher going forward. We have Kabert as backup for 5 more seasons. It's a great contract for the Nationals in real life. Harry Ford, he had a great season. He's going to be our catcher. We got Kabert to back up, so we don't need a catcher. First base, if there's a big-time first baseman out there on the market, definitely looking to upgrade there. Although Chaparro has been playing well, and we do have, Vientos who can play first, getting another big bat into our lineup is definitely something we're looking for. Luis Garcia, we extended for 2 more years. He had an amazing season, hit over 300 with 23 homers. Him and Romy, I know Romy struggled, but I think their platoon at second base is going to be great. Luis Garcia probably just going to actually get the everyday run at second base, depending on how well his season's going. If he plays like he did this season, there's no reason to platoon him with Romy. At third base, we've got Vientos and Brady House. Brady House progressed well, had a very good season. For his standards, for what we're looking at Brady House. He's only 24 years old, and he can play shortstop as well. So We definitely don't need a third baseman, but if we were to pick up a first baseman, I don't know how much he plays unless he plays shortstop. I mean, Vientos could DH and leave Brady House out there. We're just going to have to see. But we definitely want both of these guys in the lineup, and we just want some more help offensively. So I don't know. It's something we have to worry about when we get to next season. We honestly just need to get good players on the roster. That's the entire goal. Nasim Nunez, kind of more of a utility, just backup role on the bench. I'm not a big fan of him getting everyday playing time. Obviously, Eli Willits, one of our top prospects. He's 20 years old. He's a 74 overall, a potential. Didn't get much AAA time last year. He's going to start out in AAA, depending on how well he plays. There's a path to the majors this year. Do we need to rush him up? Not really. But if he's playing well, there's no sense keeping him down. In the outfield, we obviously got our guy James Wood, 25 years old, up to a 94 overall, hit 38 homers with 115 RBIs last year. Like, this guy's our franchise player. Like, this is our stud. We build around this guy. Dalen Lyle, 20 homers, 280, almost a 2020 season. He's going to get a lot of playing time. That's for sure. Jacob Young, again, just continues to have good seasons. And there's no reason to take him out of center field. He plays great defense, is fast. Like, if he's hitting, he's not coming out of the lineup. That's too valuable of a player to have. I mean, what was his WAR the past 2 years? Yeah, 4 WAR and almost a 4 WAR season again. Like, a 4 WAR center fielder, you just don't find those every day. Now, this is where things get a little interesting for me because we obviously have Dylan Cruz, who the Nationals drafted 2nd overall in real life a couple years ago. They thought he was going to be, one of their guys paired right along with James Wood. And it's just not happened. He's 26, and he just hasn't had a good season ever at the major league level. And we drafted Willie Batista, who is 1 overall lower than him, 5 years younger than him, higher potential than him. Like, this guy is not going to play in the minors very much unless he's just really bad. Unless he's really bad, then he's going to stick down there for a minute. With all that said, Dylan Cruz's time is very limited. I honestly don't even think he's a starter next season because Dalen Lyle has played so well the past 2 years. I mean, a 790 OPS and then an 812 OPS. So basically an 800 OPS bat for 2 years in a row. Put up a 4 WAR season and then a 2 WAR season. Like, that's almost double, triple what Dylan Cruz is doing. So there's no reason to play Dylan Cruz, unfortunately. But I think with all that said, like, I don't know if we need any outfielders. Because obviously we have Cruz, Young, Hassel as a bench piece, Wood, and Lyle. That gives us 3 starters, 2 backups. I don't hate that at all. I don't think we're looking for outfield help. I think if we're looking for anything, shortstop on a short-term deal and first base. Shortstop and first base. First base can be big deal if there's a stud out there. Shortstop, we're looking for maybe a 1 to 2 year deal for a shortstop. Just somebody to come in and keep the spot warm until Willits is ready. And then, obviously, we need a starter. We need a couple relievers. I think pitching is definitely the big spot where we need the most help. So, yeah, hopefully we can get some deals done for some guys and push for a playoff spot next season. Now, luckily, we don't have to bring in any more coaches, so we can go ahead and get into free agency. Arbitration-wise, I think we're going to offer it to everybody except for maybe like Riley Adams or Ian Hamilton, because I think the rest of these guys provide us value in some way. Obviously, the top guys do for sure, but a lot of these guys, like these pitchers, just depth pieces to have. So, yeah. Let me go through and offer the arbitration to everybody. It's nothing too exciting. Contract renewals, I'll go through and do all this. Super boring. I won't make you sit here and watch me renew everybody's contracts. All right, it is free agency time. We're working with $53 million in budget. That's not great. If we want to get a big time starter, it's going to be half the budget minimum. What first baseman are on the market? Okay, there's nobody crazy in the first base market. Yeah, but I don't want to pay like 12 or 11 million dollars for Christian Walker or Ryan O'Hearn. I don't know if we pick up any first baseman, if we're being honest, and let Vientos play first base. Shortstop, Jeremy Pena's on the market. Zach McKinstry, J.P. Crawford. Shortstop market's really bad too. Okay. What about in the outfield? Seiya, Joe Adell. I mean, that power definitely plays. I don't hate bringing him in strictly to be a DH for us. I know he wants $20 million a year. We could bring in Stanton for a year. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, position players, I'm kind of out on, if I'm being honest. I'm kind of out on all of them. Maybe we pick up one or two depth pieces later on in free agency, but I think we throw our hat in the ring for one of these big starters. I think we do. Now, Gilbert, 6 years, $34 million. That's really expensive. Lodolo, I don't hate. Mackenzie Gore, bring him back? No. Justin Steele for 2 years? That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Lopez and Shane McClanahan. McClanahan definitely interests me. Get another lefty to pair up with Lauer. Had a 3.80 ERA, 1.3 WHIP. Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. Strikeout numbers aren't there. I mean, 152 and 170 innings is not bad, but they've definitely fallen off from what he did in years previous. Okay, definitely a thought. Chris Sale on a 1-year deal. Sandy on a 2-year deal. No, he got rocked last year. It was really bad. Now, we could bring in maybe like a couple of these guys, like these 81, 80-ish overall pitchers instead of one big time pitcher. But I just don't trust that these guys are going to be good. Justin Steele is interesting. He had a 2.4 and a 2.9 through 190 innings past 2 years. Doesn't really strike out that many guys. But the ERA is there. The whip is there. He's going to go out and pitch a lot, hopefully. And, he did get injured last year in real life. I don't know, man. He only wants 2 years. I'd even give him 3, if we're being honest. Because, he's still going up. He went up 2 overalls last year. Lodolo, maybe. He's up to a 90. But, he's been a high 3, ERA guy in the 2 years of this franchise. So it's like Justin Steele's just been better, and we're not committing to a contract that could age poorly. Like 2 years, even if he's okay, it'll be better than some of the pitching we've seen. So I think Justin Steele is going to be our number 1 target. Now, it is a shorter term deal, which is fine for me, which I'm perfectly fine with, because in 2 seasons, we should have a lot of our prospects ready to go in the major league level. So, he's just here to help us get to there. Now, definitely relievers are something we're interested in. Like Duran. He's not been good. Helsley. Griffin Jacks. Gabe Spire would be a good lefty to the bullpen. We did bring in Holton and JoJo last offseason, but getting another lefty into the mix, I don't hate it. He had a pretty good year. 2.7 this past season, 55 strikeouts and 58 innings. I like it. And then we can pick up a righty. We can pick up one of these righties down here. Let's go after Gabe Spire. Why not? Sure up the bullpen, because that we need help there. Yeah. So everybody we should have offered ARB to. Everybody's renewed their contract. Free agency. Orioles want Logan Gilbert. That's fine. Justin Steele is that almost down to come here. Gabe Spire, not really. Not really. So let's look at another reliever. Phil Maton, he's a righty. He had a really good year last year. He just wants a one-year deal, which is cool. We might throw him 2 years just to see if he'll sign. But he's been pretty good the past 2 years. We're just going to throw him on the board and see if see if he's interested, right? Because obviously Gabe Spire is not interested in coming here. But somebody's got to be. Big trade. The Brewers are bringing back Brandon Woodruff. And the Mariners re-signed Logan Gilbert. So good for them bringing back their guy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The Dodgers are getting Framber Valdez and Spencer Torkelson for Mike Sirota, Dalton Rushing, and Adam Sermanowski. Fleece job. Seiya going to the Marlins. That's fine. See, Maton wants to come here. Kind of wants to come here. But we can offer a deal to Justin Steele. Do we offer him 2 years? 2 years will be 34. I don't hate the idea of offering him 3. If he doesn't really regress and still pitches well, we've got him for 3 years. So I'm offered 3 years, $28.4 million a year to Justin Steele to be our new number 1 in the rotation. Half our budget, we're going to be down to $24-ish million after we offer. But I think it's worth it. I do. Otto Lopez for Jeff Braun. He's the number 12 prospect in all of baseball. Stephen Kwan to the Orioles. He gets a big deal. 6 years, $163 million. I highly doubt Stephen Kwan gets anything like that in real life. Did we get Justin Steele? Probably a crazy contract we offered him. But he signs. We have our new ace. We have our new ace in the Capitol. 3 years, $28 million a year. I don't hate it. I really don't. Like, if you look at those numbers, he's worth every penny. Now, will he pitch like that once he gets, here and puts on a Nationals uniform? Who knows? So, now that we signed Justin Steele, we have $24-ish million left in cap. And I just don't think Gabe Spire is going to come here. But Phil Maton, he's interested. How old is he? He's 34. So, yeah, we'll just give him a 1 year, $9.5 million deal. Come pitch. 2 years. I'm going to throw you 2 years, 9.5. Just to get that second year in case he's really good. If he's not, oh well. Phil Maton signs with the Nationals 2 years, $9.5 million a year. Morahone goes to the Blue Jays, and Lodolo goes to the Athletics. All right. Trying to shore up that pitching staff. We have $15 million left in budget. We picked up Justin Steele and Phil Maton. What do we really want to look at is the question here. First baseman, O'Hearn, Walker, Polanco, they're all still out there. Their money would pretty much eat the rest of our cap room. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how much more we can do is the question. Because with our budget, right? With our budget, I don't know. These guys down here are just not better than anything we already have. I mean, we could go get another reliever, which I don't hate. I hate it. Like Jose Ferrar. What do he look like? He had a 2.8 and 26, a 3.5 and 27. Doesn't really strike out a lot of guys. How much does he want? $3.3 million? Brother, yes, come here and pitch for me. Yeah, come here and pitch for the Nationals. We'll even give you 2 years for 3.4. If he sucks, $3 million really isn't the biggest deal. So, who cares? Now, this is something that's, it would be a lot more important if we weren't really, really good. Like, we have the 14th best odds. We're probably not going to jump up any. It'd be awesome if we did, but I highly doubt it. So we're going to be picking around the middle half of the draft. So we should still get somebody decent, but obviously not one of the top few prospects. Never mind. Boom. We jump all the way up to number 4. Okay. That's actually so huge, dude. If I was like the Angels or the Rockies, I'd be so mad. Because the Reds jumped up 2 spots to number 1. The Guardians jumped up 9 spots to number 2. And we jumped up 10 spots to the 4 slot. That's actually really, really, really big. Really big. So we're going to get another stud, hopefully. Jose Ferrar, not quite interested. We'll make you interested. That's a guarantee. We're going to offer you the same exact deal. Just sign it, man. Just sign it. Rule 5 draft. We'll just take a look, see what's available. I'm not sure we're gonna pick anybody, but you never know. I think we're good. I don't think we want anybody in the Rule 5 draft. If I'm being honest, I'm good. Jose Ferrar, please sign with the Nationals. Not yet. Okay. You're gonna sign with us before free agency's over. I promise. Miguel Castro, I'm good, buddy. I'm going to give you the same offer. Just sign it. Just sign it, please. Brendan Lau to the Braves. They gave a 33-year-old 4 years, $90 million. All right. Okay. There we go. Jose Ferrar signs another lefty to the bullpen. I like that move. I like the move. With $12 million... we've got Justin Steele added to the rotation. Maton and Ferrar added to the bullpen. Starting-wise, we're going to have him and Lauer, and then we're going to have, like, an assortment of guys, but then we got Susana, Perales, and Sikora that could all come up to the majors this year. And then hitting-wise, like, I really wish there would have been a better first baseman we could have went after. But, like, Chaparro has played well. Chaparro has played very well. So, I mean, it's not even like we're missing out on something. And, again, like, Nasim Nunez was solid. Almost a 700 OPS. Plays pretty good defense. Really fast. Like, it's a pretty good guy to have. Him and Brady House are going to play a lot of shortstop, so I'm not upset about not picking up anybody hitting-wise, especially when we got our boy Willie Batista looming. I don't think there's much else we really need to do. William Contreras to the Cardinals. He leaves the Brewers, joins his brother's former team. That's funny. I think we're good, man. Mackenzie Gore to the Nationals. No, not to the Nationals. To the Yankees. Mackenzie Gore to the Yankees. If this were to happen in real life, I would be so... I wouldn't know how to feel. I wouldn't know how to feel. Because, right, in theory, Mackenzie Gore is a great pitcher. On the field, he's kind of average. So, I don't know. Adley Rutschman back to the Orioles. That's good. Good for the Orioles. Arbitration, Mitchell Parker's getting $7.3 million. Jesus. I'm good. Tanner Houck is getting $7 million. Okay. Brad Lord's getting 1.7. Nunez getting 1.8. That's fine. Fientos 7.3. That's actually fine. Cavalli 1.6. Jacob Young's getting 14 mil. Oh my goodness. Irvin's getting 3.7. DJ's getting 4.1. Okay, so not awful, I guess. Not awful. Spring training is here. Free agency was actually pretty good to us. We picked up Justin Steele on a 3-year deal. $28.4 million a year. It ain't bad for Justin Steele. He's had a great past 2 years in this franchise. In the bullpen, we picked up Phil Maton and Jose Ferrar. Just a couple arms to shore up the bullpen. Pitching staff needed help. And then we've got guys coming up, man. We got guys coming up. Susana, Perales, Sakura. Like, Perales is going to start at the major league level. Sakura and Susana at AAA. I expect to see them at some point this season. Didn't really pick up any guys on the offense, but we had a pretty decent offense last year, and we got guys like Eli Willits coming up. We got, obviously, our number 2 overall pick from this past season, Willie Batista. So, we got guys coming up to the major league level that we really didn't need to splash cash for the offense. Now, we can look at contract extensions and see who we, still have under control, who we would need to re-sign if we want to bring him back. Jacob Young has, I believe, 1 more year of arbitration. Yeah, so we have him this year and next year for sure. Fairbanks and Holton are both free agents after the season. They're definitely both guys I'm thinking about extending at least for 1 or 2 more years because they were very good for us. Vientos, Nunez, Romy, Lord, Cruz are all under arbitration. DJ Hers is under arbitration. Tanner Houck and JoJo would need to be brought back. Probably neither one, if I'm being honest. And then a lot more guys under arbitration, which is nice. So really just a lot of our relievers, which can be replaced every year in free agency. Like, it's not too big of a deal if we let one of them walk. Last thing before we end this episode, we're here at the start of the new season, so we need to check the top prospects list. Now, I forgot to go through the rest of the class, the draft class, in the video where we did draft Willie Batista. But I did it, after I finished recording, and yeah. We definitely we hit big on Willie Batista, who is the number 5 prospect in baseball. But Antoine Rosado is a generational talent. 81 overall, 99 potential. And Ryan Naylor, the catcher we were looking at, we were picking between Ryan Naylor and Willie Batista. He is also a generational talent, 81 overall, 99 potential. So as happy as we are with Willie Batista, we could have had Naylor. Rosado, I guess, was just never on my radar. But Naylor, the only thing that makes me feel better about missing out on Naylor is we have Harry Ford, so I didn't really want to take a catcher anyways. And Willie Batista still turned out to be a pretty good prospect. So we can live with it. But those are the new number 1 and number 2 prospects in baseball. Dwayne Venner, I remember this guy's name from the draft. He's 18. He's a 58 overall, but he has really, really good potential. Brian Mack is number 4 for the Cardinals. And then we have number 5 and number 6. Willie Batista, stud. Tobias Singh, one of the pitchers we picked up. He's 18. He's only a 58 overall, but he has a potential. This guy is going to be a stud. Eli Willits drops all the way down to 14 with the new class coming in from the draft. So this draft class must have been very, very good. It just must have been very, very good because Eli Willits drops all the way down to number 14. He's now our number 3 prospect, but he's still killing it. He's still going to be a stud. Wetzel, another guy we drafted this year, another pitcher. He is number 18 on the top prospects list. Marcel Burke, a guy we drafted in year 1's draft. He's number 45. And then we have Sakura, Susana, and Kate Anderson back to back to back, 48, 49, 50. These guys are almost major league level or, already major league level. So that's good. We got a lot of prospects in the top 50. And then Mauricio Ortiz, another guy we drafted in year one's draft at number 63. Can't remember if we had anybody else on the list. Yes, Luis Perales. Even though he did make it to the majors last season, he's at number 93 on the top prospects list. But that's it. We have the second-ranked farm system in MLB. Who's number one? The Marlins are number one, obviously, because they have Ryan Naylor, and they traded for Jeff Braun, who is the number 12 prospect. And then you got a lot of other guys. Arjun Namala down here still. All right. Starling Caba, Ava, Noble Meyer. All right. So they got a pretty good prospect farm. But we're number 2. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 top 100 prospects. And then Gary Whalen, a guy we drafted this year. Gavin Feen, Ferreira, Pedro Ruiz is a guy I'm hoping progresses well. He has a potential, but he's a 59 at 22 years old. I don't know. Clemmy, Wayne Benedict, Seaver King, Fitzgerald, Petrie, and Ortiz, who's 26 years old. That guy's not a prospect. But yeah, we're looking good when it comes to prospects. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that we did miss out on 2 generational prospects, and one of them being the guy we chose to take, or the guy we took Willie Batista over. So yeah. But that's going to do it for this video. That's the offseason. We definitely got better. Pitching definitely got better, which is the number one thing we needed to improve in the offseason. We definitely did that. We've got a lot of guys that are probably going to make their Major League debut this year, so that's exciting. But next episode will be, we'll fly through spring training, get to opening day, and yeah, hopefully start off the season on a good note. But if you enjoy these videos, like, comment, subscribe. I enjoy making them, so seeing the views and your support, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.